welcome to the prep vlogs. This is so interesting. This is the first time I've actually felt like a little bit excited about it. I mean, I was feeling excited on Saturday. Today is Monday because obviously day one was officially yesterday on Sunday. But I don't know, all of Sunday and all of this morning, I genuinely just felt like so crappy. And I didn't even want to do this. I literally was like, I didn't want to go to gym today. I didn't want to film today. I was like, you know what? I'll just start it tomorrow. I don't want to get on here and like feel shitty and complain and all those sorts of things. But literally just pressing play just then, I was like, holy shit. It actually makes me a little bit emotional because like, and for real too, because I'm not even on my luteal phase. But I bought this DJI and I started doing YouTube vlogs because of prep. And when I started with my coach, I didn't expect it to be so long. Like, I honestly kind of said to him, like when I was onboarded the first time, end of 2024, that I didn't have a timeline and I wanted to grow and I knew that I needed to, but I genuinely thought I'd be on stage in like 6 months. Like, I had no idea. It is now literally basically the middle of 2026 and I won't be competing until the end of 2026. It will be basically bang on like 2 years since I started with my coach before I'll step on stage. Part of me already feels like I am a winner because I have built so much muscle. I've learned so much. I've grown so much as a human being in these last like year and a half. So that is a really, really good mindset to be going into prep. So yeah. Also, I feel like the last couple of days I've just felt really shitty because I feel sick in the gut because I have started taking protein powders again, and I literally can't remember the last time I took a protein powder. When I first started my journey, I literally was grabbing any supplement that I could find, like literally anything that I could get my hands on, I was grabbing, because we love a quick fix moment. We don't like to put in the work kind of vibe. When you first start, you think, oh, I just need all these things. No, you don't. Genuinely, the most growth I've ever had in the last year and a half, I've barely touched a supplement. So there's that. But yeah, we've picked up protein powders again, only because obviously as my calories do tend to drop during prep, protein powders are a really good source of high protein, low calories, low carbs, low fat. And I wanted to start dabbling in that sort of stuff as soon as possible because I didn't want to get deep in prep and have all these gut issues, which I've experienced before with protein powders. I have lactose intolerance. I am lactose intolerant, so I can't have dairy. Very hit or miss though. Sometimes cheeses are okay, but as soon as I have protein powder for some reason, it literally just doesn't work with me, and I don't know whether it is because of the milk that it contains or what it is. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in that because obviously I only bought that yesterday. I tried it last night. Oh my gosh, I literally within like 10 minutes so bloated. That was not a vibe. And then I mixed it with my oats this morning for breakfast and thought I'll just give it another go. So not really feeling great, to be completely honest, and that's why I was kind of like, I'm not going to gym today. I'm not going to I feel gross, and I don't want to come on here and complain, but I just know like the one thing that I've learned from my journey is every single thing that I experience, someone else has experienced it or is experiencing it and will benefit from me talking about it. That's going to be like literally just like me doing these vlogs. Like, I genuinely will tell you everything. The biggest thing that I told myself when I first started this journey is like, I want to show every side of it, which I am going to sit down and chat to you guys about my build phase. Ideally, I kind of wanted to vlog parts of my build phase as well, although we didn't decide that I was going to compete end of this year until like a couple of weeks ago, so didn't really give myself much time because building muscle is uncomfortable as hell. As a young female who has always been small, to have this much body fat on me is so uncomfortable, and I totally understand why people don't film themselves. Like, I totally understand why people like literally will remove themselves from the social media world whilst they are in an off season, whilst they are building, because you're not your fittest, you're not your leanest, you probably feel like shit because you're eating so much food. Like, I genuinely felt sluggish every single day. Like, I did not want to show up to gym, let alone set up a camera and film myself. But it is important to me as a coach and in the industry. I find it really important to share that side of things, especially in the female coaching spaces and things like that, because even myself, like when I was in a surplus, like if I literally search up on Instagram surplus meals female, right, it literally just comes up with a whole bunch of big bulky men. That does not make any female want to eat in a surplus, let me tell you that. So yeah, anyways, I have literally been yapping for 11 minutes now. This is exactly why my YouTube videos usually go for so long, but I end up cutting out so much because I'm like, no one wants to hear me yap. So I don't know, like sometimes I would get comments about, I wish they were longer, like I want your YouTube videos to be longer, not just 10 minutes, but I feel like everyone's capacity to watch something for half an hour is like, not many people do. So I'm like in two minds about it. Okay, so I just went to Coles to go grab a couple of things for the last couple of days. I've kind of just been eating what in my pantry and fridge, trying to get rid of like literally everything and obviously fit it into my new macros, but I wanted to like do a bit of a clean slate and get a whole bunch of new stuff once I had ran out of like everything. So fresh start. Apparently Tuesday afternoon is like the worst time ever to go grocery shopping because there was like nothing on the shelves, and I was like, slay, we don't love that. But I want to show you what I got, just like a couple of little things. It's not like a huge shop or anything like that because, as I said, they literally had nothing. So I'll be able to show you like exactly what my meals have been looking like from tomorrow, which is exciting. There's really nothing that new in there. I pretty much eat all these normal foods usually, basically, and I have a lot of staples at home, so there wasn't a lot that I needed to grab. I'm obviously a little bit hungry. Calories have gone super low considering what I was on. I was on 3,000, so we have dropped them quite a bit, which my stomach is definitely adjusting, I can tell. But like food wise, I haven't changed a lot. Like I usually eat pretty plain boring things, but I genuinely enjoy them, so I haven't noticed too much of a difference. I'm going to show you what I got. So I got a whole bunch of waters because I have like a funny thing at the moment with tap water. Like I just, every time I like drink tap water, I just feel sick and I don't know why. So we have our barramundi fillets, which is pretty usual. We've got our extra lean mince in here, and then we also have our mixed berries. Mixed berries are very much a staple, although I don't really like blackberries and I don't like frozen blueberries for some weird ass reason. So we'll see how long that I last just eating these, but it's a good source of fiber. And then we have our microwavable rice. I just find that so much easier than cooking rice myself every single day. Broccolini, there is some pineapple in there as well, which is great for protein absorption, and then there's some sweet potato. That's literally all I got there, but I'm excited because I'll be able to actually like show you what I'm actually eating, like breakfast, lunch and dinner tomorrow. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I just wanted to go through what I'm currently eating this week, as it is a little bit different to what I was in a surplus, obviously. So I ideally like to actually have my breakfast before I go to the gym if I can, depending on my schedule, just so I have as much energy as possible when I do go to the gym. Obviously, as calories get lower, I want to utilize food as much as possible. So these are my oats. Oats is something that I was having in my surplus as well. Obviously, have just changed it slightly to now fit my new calories. So these are oats, milk, protein powder, chia seeds, maple, cinnamon, frozen berries, peanut butter, chia seeds. I think I said that. I don't know. I'll pop a list maybe of what it looks like and what's in it. I'm trialing the protein powder at the moment. I find protein powder, I can digest it a lot better with food, so this is more ideal than a protein shake for me, but still a little bit of a trial and error to see how I go. And then obviously, as you can see, also have my vitamins, which in the morning I take fish oil, iron, and also my ashwagandha. So this is what I'll have pre-gym. I've got my rice cakes with peanut butter. There's 15 grams of peanut butter, so 5 grams each, which is a slay. Fats are still pretty decent at the moment, so I love that. We're going to take advantage of that. And then obviously we have my pre-workout, and my creatine is in there as well. Now this genuinely looks like a crazy amount of food, but we have just volumized the shit out of it. So we've got our mince, sweet potato, and then a whole bunch of salad plus our pineapple. Again, I will pop in the whole meal in a little screenshot at the top there. Normally I wouldn't have pineapple in it. It is normally an extra snack on the side, but I've just decided to add it into my salad today. morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I apologize. I've not filmed for the last couple of days. I have been hectically busy, but also been sitting at my laptop a lot and doing a lot of work for obviously my business. And also, if you guys don't know, I'm also a virtual assistant for another company. So I do the back end stuff for a lot of other people's businesses at the moment. So for example, like stories, Instagram engagement, content, like that sort of thing for other people's business. So genuinely that, and also check-ins. Check-in day is Friday for me in my own business. So I've literally just been sitting at the laptop for hours on end. That's just not really the filming vibe, you know, like you guys don't really want to see that, I don't think. So I've just been head down, bum up kind of vibe, been training, eating, sleeping, recovering, getting in the sauna. That's about it. But yeah, it is Sunday today. I've had really crappy sleeps the last 2 nights, definitely due to my own doing. On Friday night, we stayed up and watched Off Campus again. I already watched it for the first time. I didn't think my partner Corey would like it. Turns out he did like it and he wanted to binge watch it Friday night, so that was the second time I'd watched it. I say to anyone that hasn't watched it, go freaking watch it. It is literally the most elite show. I have never ever watched a series twice and I freaking loved it. And then last night, I actually, for those who don't know, also work in promotional events as well. So this is super casual, super random. Sometimes we will get a call out to do random events. So Saturday night, last night, it was actually more afternoon, but I didn't end up getting home to like 8:30. So it was quite late for me. And then I didn't end up having dinner until like 9 o'clock. But it was super random, super fun. I don't think actually say much on it, only because they were very strict on like what we can and can't post on social media, because it was just about a new store opening for a specific business brand. Think like Red Wig, Alter Ego, side quest kind of vibe. So it was fun. I'm incredibly proud of myself, kind of. Like it's a weird thing, right? So obviously I was away for a lot of the time yesterday. I wasn't home. I didn't have like my meal prep as such on me because we were going in and out of places, so I couldn't really sit and eat. But, I mean, I have an expectation on myself to, one, hit the criteria as best as I possibly can every single day, and that expectation's quite high for myself. And 2, I actually also enjoy the foods that I do eat. Like yesterday, all I wanted to do was go home and eat my fish and rice, which sounds so boring and so basic, but like that's genuinely what I wanted to do. So got handed like a bunch of different food options. We could have had a sausage sizzle from Bunnings. We literally gave me like hot chips because we were at the footy as well to film content with, but also like hold them, you can eat them kind of vibe. And I didn't touch anything. So I don't want to say that I'm proud of myself, because it wasn't actually that hard for me not to eat it. Yes, I was hungry, but no, I didn't really want that kind of food. I would never eat a sausage from Bunnings anyway. I'm sorry for those who absolutely love it, but I cannot. I'm not that girl. So yeah, I don't want to say I'm proud of myself, but also I kind of am. Anyways, literally just went and trained lower body. Genuinely worst session of my freaking life. But I've just quickly come to Woolies to pick up my groceries. I do click and collect because that's just the easiest option for me at the moment, in terms of just avoiding the supermarket as much as possible, and also just time. Go through what I got. This week's food is like pretty similar, I won't lie. The only thing I changed was my lunches, because I genuinely hate salad. Like I cannot stand putting like carrot and lettuce and mince and together. Like I don't know, I hate lettuce. Anyways, I have changed up this week a little bit. Still have my rice cakes for my pre-workout with my peanut butter. I brought chicken breast for lunch this week, and I'm going to put this seasoning with it. This is a Mingles seasoning. I've heard such good things about this. I've actually never tried it. We have some kiwi fruit. I've got my fish again that I'll have with my rice and broccolini. Got frozen berries. Big sleigh for my oats in the morning. I'm still having that. And then I've got some pineapple in there as well. Also, on the note of like being handed things like food and being tested a little bit, not really, I've literally never had this happen to me before, and it is just so random that it happened now, right? Look what I just got given in my groceries from Woolies. Firstly, big sleigh. Like, this is so cute. Woolies is such a big business, and on a Sunday they would have so many orders. I don't know whether they're just putting it in random orders or doing it for everyone, but this is a huge sleigh. Literally nothing that I can have right now. But anyways, we're gonna give that to my fam. I have posing today, which is really exciting, and that's in Richmond, so I'm gonna go drive there and then basically just chill for the rest of the afternoon. I think I need to edit this vlog and that's it. But anyways, we are gonna have breakfast because I'm starving.